Congress also has the power to engage in oversight and investigation, and they're sort of similar in the fact that both involve Congress holding hearings to figure out like problems. So oversight is when Congress can hold hearings to sort of like review things that the executive branch does. Usually like one of the agencies inside the executive branch. So they can call leaders before them to like testify. They can ask them questions about like why did you do this or like why did this problem result, those types of things. So it's a way for them to sort of interview members of the executive branch. They also can hold hearings to like figure out other problems that are going on that might be impacting the people. So this would be less like maybe members of the executive branch and other just members of society that are being asked to come before them and talk about issues that are going on in society. A couple things to know about Congress's ability to like hold hearings is they can issue what are called subpoenas. Subpoenas are when you force somebody to testify. Like this happens in court where somebody's subpoenaed to testify, but it also can happen in Congress. The other major thing is that when you testify before Congress during one of these hearings, if it can be proven that you were like not truthful in what you were saying, like you lied to them, you can be charged with perjury because you're essentially lying under oath. This is the same penalty that if you lied during testimony in a court proceeding. So there are some examples. So this is an example of like Congress's ability to hold like investigations. In the late 1960s and 70s, Congress was investigating a perceived lack of extracurricular opportunities for female students in public schools and universities. So they required many different people to come before them and testify about these opportunities or lack thereof. Once they determined that there definitely was a lack of opportunities for equal opportunities for females in extracurriculars like sports, they took that information and they used it to pass a law called Title IX. This is a 1972 law that forces any academic institution, whether it's a high school or college that takes public like tax money, they have to provide equal opportunities for both boys and girls. So you look, most high schools and universities have an equal number now of sports teams for males and females, and this is to comply with the law. But this law was developed out of like all the investigations that Congress had done, all the evidence they had accumulated. They took that information and then they turned that into a law.